G'day and welcome back to the Aussie Motorhome and RV Show, powered by RV3D, Australia's custom 3D printing specialist for caravans, motorhomes and RVs. Find them at rv3d.com.au. Series 4, Episode 2. Awning Management, Securing, Maintaining and Extending the Life of Your Awning. An awning failure on the road is one of those problems that's expensive, inconvenient and in most cases completely avoidable. Whether it's wind damage to an unattended awning, a snapped-end cap bracket, or a torn fabric from a failed tie-down, the common thread is almost always inadequate attention to a component that people treat as set and forget. This episode covers the full picture: wind management, correct deployment, securing techniques, cleaning, storage habits, and the small components that fail first. Wind is the number one cause of awning damage. An awning deployed in wind that picks up unexpectedly, while you're away from camp while you're sleeping during an afternoon storm, can destroy the awning arm, damage the mounting point on the rig, or in severe cases, damage the rig itself. The rule most experienced travelers follow: if you're leaving camp, roll the awning in. If the weather looks uncertain, roll the awning in. If you're going to sleep, roll the awning in. No view, no shade experience is worth the repair bill. When the awning is deployed and you're present, correct tensioning matters. An awning that's deployed too loosely flaps in light wind and is far more vulnerable to gusting than one that's correctly tensioned. The fabric should be taut across the full width. Both arms should be at equal height and angle. A slight pitch forward, lower at the outer edge, allows rain to run off rather than pool. An awning that sags in the center collects water, and the weight of collected water can collapse or permanently deform the arms. Tie-downs and storm straps add meaningful security when wind is expected. A good set of awning tie-downs pegged into firm ground at the correct angle significantly reduces the leverage that wind puts on the arms. In soft or sandy ground, longer pegs or sand anchors perform better than standard tent pegs. Know how to deploy your tie-downs before you need them in deteriorating conditions, not while a storm is building. End caps and bracket components are the first things to fail on most awnings. The plastic end caps on Fiamma, Dometic, Thule and similar awnings take constant UV exposure, vibration stress from road travel and repeated deployment cycles. Cracks appear, clips break, the cap loosens on the cassette. Left unaddressed, a failed end cap allows water and debris into the awning housing and leads to fabric damage. RV3D manufactures PETG replacement end caps and awning bracket components specifically for common Australian awning brands. Designed to handle Australian UV and corrugation stress better than the original injection molded parts. If you're seeing cracks or looseness in your awning end caps, rv3d.com.au is worth checking before the problem becomes a replacement awning. Cleaning and storage. Awning fabric should be fully dry before rolling in. Storing a damp awning promotes mold growth in the rolled fabric. If you've had to roll it in wet, unroll it at the next opportunity to dry fully before storing again for a prolonged period. Clean the fabric periodically with a soft brush and mild soap solution. Bird droppings, tree sap and red dust all degrade fabric over time, if left. Avoid high-pressure washes directly on the fabric as they can damage the waterproofing treatment. The awning arms and roller mechanism benefit from periodic lubrication. A dry lubricant or light spray on pivot points, and the roller mechanism keeps operation smooth and prevents corrosion seizure. If your awning is getting stiff or grinding on deployment, address it before something breaks under load. An awning managed well lasts many years. An awning ignored lasts until the next unexpected gust. Next episode: solar blankets versus fold-out panels. Which flexible solar solution actually works best for Australian touring? This has been the Aussie Motorhome and RV Show, powered by RV3D. For custom 3D printed parts built for Australian conditions, visit rv3d.com.au. That's rv3d.com.au. Safe travels, and we'll see you next episode.